Morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Friday morning pre-market webcast. What a week it has been. We've been trading like crazy. We're working on about a 60 handle week. Basically, the week in review is, we talked about this a few days ago, being your classic head fake up to a band ride down. And what it was going to come down to was whether or not the bears could actually execute that setup. Went up and did 88.5, which lined up with R3 on that day, the upper band. That got us short back on Wednesday at 89. And it's just been a succession of fantastic trades. You had one little bear market rally. I was saying in the room yesterday, I think the bears acted from a tape sense and a price sense yesterday better than they've acted all year long. They got back the levels that they lost on Wednesday at Wednesday's close. Weekly pivot at 71, daily mid-band. They got those back early on Thursday, and then they were able to progress down steadily, engage the lower band, engage the third band, and then finish strong. So what typically happens now is you get what I call a channel day. So you can see the 50-day exponential moving average, which had been a factor. It actually turned into a nice little, fadeable long pop there around 44 yesterday for about 5 handles. That's about the only long we did all day. We did another one at 47.5, but we were mostly short yesterday. Typically, the lower band, the second standard deviation lower band, the yellow line, is going to act as a magnet. Right now, we are long against 2430. That's our current risk marker. So we're going to see if this long can get us back to the 43 area, the area of the 50-day exponential moving average at 43.43. If it can, then in a typical band ride scenario, that's going to act as resistance. That's going to set up a risk marker for the next short, and we should spend the day in between these two lower bands. We may spend a couple days down here. If the bears execute like they did yesterday, then you're going to see rallies continue to be sold. We're back to the baseline premise now that we're in a sell rallies market. That's what happens when you convert daily mid-band and get started on a band ride. So looking at the hourly chart, I said the bears need a lower low today. They got that done. That was for yesterday. They got that done. And when they tested S2 around 53s in mid-afternoon, and when that failed, that was the trick. So we had a 54 short there. And then, we did a 49 half short late, which was nice because that really opened up. Our best trade of the day ended up being our last trade of the day, which, is pretty typical for a trend down day, which is what yesterday certainly was. So you can see today they're trying to hold the 30 area. And you can see the daily pivot up around 46s, but really the key area is right in 40, 43, 42, 43. If you're going to get a reflexive bounce, it's going to be to here. It's going to be resistance, and then it will be up to the bears whether they can turn that into a lower low. So, for those of you in the room, you guys know how busy we've been. For those of you out and about, I have not been very active on social this week because we have been in the room with the subscribers, just doing our thing and gathering handles, me and Tony. So when things get busier, we get pretty busy. So we're working on a 60 handle week, and the month is looking pretty good. So I will try to be around more next week with the midday posts, and I'm going to put something out this weekend about band rides and wrap that into kind of a weekend review, because band rides are one of the things that we really like to deal with here at Princeton Trader, and it's a good opportunity for me to do some teaching about what band rides are and how to trade them. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic weekend. If you're interested, come check us out. We'd love to meet you. Have a good one. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade 'em well.